here is I had written out the complete outline. So just if you were to go to the Essay 7, this main section here is your entire outline. This is the complete essay form, okay, which they will learn by Essay 7, and they will not add anything to this outline on 8 or 9. They're just going to keep reviewing this, okay? So this is the complete form. At the very bottom is all of the rhetorical devices that they're adding. So for each essay, they add, except for Essay 1, for 2 through 9, they add a new rhetorical device in their essay. So I have them all listed here. Ignore the left column for just a minute. So this has everything for the entire curriculum. Then I've gone in and color-coded it according to Challenge B and Challenge 1, okay? So Challenge A does do it a little bit slower, all right? But for B and 1, we start with Essay 2, and so everything in blue are the components that are included in Essay 2, okay? And that's it. Then we combine 3 and 4 together, and so everything in pink is for Essay 3 and 4. So when you're writing your Essay 3 and 4, you do all the pink and all the blue. Okay, we're gonna do both as well. And then we go to Essay 5, which is the orange. So now we're gonna do the orange, the pink, and the blue. All 3 of those colors together. That's kind of how we're building this outline. And then we go to the green and then the yellow, okay? Same for the rhetorical device at the bottom. You have to include all of them as you build up. So when we do Essay 4, we're not just doing parallel phrases, we're doing parallel phrases, strong verbs, and parallelism with one word, okay? Everyone make sense? So that's kind of one of the greatest things about this curriculum is that we are building, but it's also, I think, the thing that students forget the most is that not only are we doing what this lesson is teaching you, but you have to do everything that you learned before also, okay? So
Did you make that?
I did.
It's amazing.
Can we just flip that for her?
We appreciate you.
So the thing, and I can email you guys a copy of this. So for the B students, this is just an extra thing I do, and it does not have to mean anything, okay? So A and 1, you're not doing this. I'm just doing this. For the B students, I feel like they've already had a year under their belt. It's time that they really make sure they nail down and know these details. I will collect their papers, and I will check it against this. They'll get 10 points for everything included in the LTW section here. And then I will give it back to them. I tried the first year giving it back with no grade. Just like, hey, here's the components that you got, and here's the ones you missed. And they're like, oh, yes. So to make the students happy, because there has to be a winner, you know, because then it's all compare your grades. But I pass them out very discreetly. But if they want to share, there's a lot of pressure to share. I will give them a grade. But then I tell them, like, this is not for grading purposes. Your parents aren't recording this. This is just so this is an evaluation of how much of the curriculum you successfully implemented into your essay. So that's just kind of, as ironic as it sounds, it's just kind of a fun thing that I do for the students, and they really love it. Then on the left side, parents do not use this, okay? Because your focus this year is to make sure you've nailed the LTW curriculum, okay? But when they get into B, and definitely by the time they're in 1, they're supposed to be taking this curriculum and really building on it and making it their own. And so I've included all the dress ups for LTW, for essentials. What's the curriculum called in essentials? IEW. There we go. I've included all the dress ups for IEW, and every dress up they put in their paper, they get 5 bonus points for. And then I have the formal typed out instructions. I encourage all my students to type their papers in the MLA format. It is not mandatory, but it's really, really good practice because they're going to have to do that starting next year. High school papers have to be typed. So these are all the components for MLA. You can just use a Google Doc. They've got it all formatted on there. It makes it super simple, but that way they're familiar with how to type it up and how to edit a paper on a computer. So those are the components, and I can give, I can't remember, I think it's 5 points that if they have all of those on their paper as well. And then I will give them a cumulative back. But for parents, this can be helpful too. You can self-assess your students' work and add that up however you want. Also notice along the top, I have paragraphs 1 through 11, okay? So this shows you, as the boxes move over, where you're supposed to start a new paragraph, okay? So some of these things we combine together, some go into a new paragraph. Obviously, when you're doing Essay 2, you're only gonna have a couple. You're only gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 paragraphs, okay? You won't have the full 11, but you can see where those are supposed to kind of.
Hey teachers, thanks for popping in and watching this video. If we haven't met before, hi, I'm Erica Lynn and I'm a homeschooling mom. I have 4 kids and I have been teaching them for over 10 years now. We use a classical approach to schooling, so I've been using My Father's World and Classical Conversations. It's my goal to help homeschooling become easy for you too. So I'm taking all the tips and tricks that I have learned over the years and I'm putting them here for you to see. So congratulations on making it to the end of the video. Would you just pop a hearts emoji into the comments so that I know you watched the whole thing? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell. And if you liked this video about the LTW curriculum, you need to check here to see the next video in this series. You guys have a great day, and remember, you are already enough.